When the Minnesota Vikings hired head coach Kevin O'Connell, he brought aboard Easy Ed Donatel to be his defensive coordinator. Donatel, who's bounced around the league, been part of a lot of great staffs with the Broncos, with the Bears, with the Niners from back in the day, etc. Wise veteran, taking control of the defense, made a lot of sense, right? But early returns on the defense, maybe not so much. And maybe some of us fans were calling for Ed Donatel to be fired, replaced by assistant head coach Mike Pettin, who has 10 years of defensive coordinator, head coach experience in the league. And like Ed Donatel, boo, you're a fake ass Vic Fangio. We only took you because we couldn't get him. Because it wasn't too good. Because aside from the Packers game, which turns out the Packers are just booty, the Eagles blew up the Vikings, whatever. The Lions built 2 double-digit leads over the Vikings, whatever. The Saints hung around with the corpse of Andy Dalton. The Bears came back from a big-time deficit, almost won. And then the Dolphins, Skylar Thompson and Teddy, just hang around. But after the bye, things have been a little bit different. And we would like to take this moment to apologize for absolutely nothing. Double champ does what he wants. Woo! That's right, man. But respect. Ed Donatel, the defense has gotten together, man. So respect there. And not just with the turnover celebrations, but it's been pretty good. So first 6 games, bye week, and then the last 2 games. So Ed Donatel's defense is rising. Now, they have given up more points, but that's sort of whatever. But they're down in yards allowed per game, almost down 66 yards per game, 60 in the passing game. Also, they've reduced the amount of rushing yards allowed. Turnovers are up, sacks are up, pressures are up, passes broken up are up as well. Also, third down for what? Very important key stat. If you win third down, you're generally going to win the game. In the first 6 games, the Vikings were giving up third down conversions at almost a 42% clip. Now it's down to about a third, so the Vikings have greatly improved in that area. Now, they still need to improve in red zone. They're still dead ass last in the league, but also that was partly because of the first 6 games of the season. But big strides with the defense after the bye, big time respect. So a couple reasons why this defensive turnaround. So comfort and scheme, and it was a big time ask. You had 4-3 for, well, how far back? Going all the way back, because Leslie was a 4-3. The before that was a 4-3. Everyone was a 4-3. Zimmer was a 4-3, obviously. So you had 4-3 as their scheme, and also you had a lot of 4-3 personnel, and that doesn't. It's really tough to change that over in one offseason, moving to a 3-4 or a 3-man odd front. So guys are getting comfortable in their roles, as well as Eric Kendricks playing instead of only him in the middle, him and Jordan Hicks side by side, and they're doing phenomenal. Also, Danielle Hunter being more of a stand-up guy, even though they're. We'll get to Danielle in a sec, but getting comfortable in the scheme. Also moving from a more man coverage defense with Zimmer to more zone with Donatel. It did take some time. Little girl, you're in the middle. Number 2, stopping the early runs. So early on in the season, the Vikings were just giving up the runs, giving away now. And there's a big difference between trying to convert 3rd and 2 versus 3rd and 8. And if you stop an early down run, whether on 1st or 2nd down, you're going to put them behind the sticks. So it makes sense there. Number 3, letting players play. Now, respect to Donatel, man, where it doesn't seem like the scheme is overly managed, right? So he's not a micromanager. He puts his players out there. They go out and make a play. Now, we obviously would like to see them be a little bit more aggressive, especially on 3rd down. I think that also they have improved in that area where stop playing 8 yards off of the receivers and letting them run free in the secondary, especially when it's like 3rd and forever. That's just soul crushing. And one of the big reasons why the Vikings starting to get a little bit more aggressive, dialing up the blitz, playing a little bit more press, etc. Number 4, Danielle being Danielle. So at the start of the season, Danielle was standing up and moving all over the place. You're starting to see him more and more on the left side of the defense, where that's where he's been for the most part for his entire Vikings career up to now. And also you're seeing him more with his hand in the dirt, and you're seeing results. Had 2 sacks against Washington, 5 on the season, really starting to come together. Number 5, Za'darius chess piece. And you saw Za'darius in the Dolphins game, and then he had 3 sacks against Arizona, and then he had 9 pressures and completely dominated without getting a sack, but he was still a factor. And I think moving him around, you don't know what side he's going to be on. Sometimes he'll be stacked up with Danielle. Sometimes he'll be on the opposite side. Sometimes he'll be in the A or the B gap. You don't know where 55 is going to be, so that's greatly disturbing what offenses are trying to do. He had 11 pressures against the Cardinals, 9 against Washington, just doing amazing things. Number 6, Harrison and P-squared rebirth. Everyone had written them off. They're too old. Harrison's had 3 picks in 3 a pick in 3 straight straight games. Patrick Peterson probably played the game of his Viking. Well, probably played the best game in the last 5 years of his career. Even go back to Arizona. Against the Cardinals, his former team. Super hyped up for that. Also, 7, Kendricks and Hicks. So Hicks has played in a 3-4, whether it's Arizona or Arizona. Wait, no. I said Arizona twice. Philadelphia or Arizona. Nailed it. And then Kendricks. Kendricks has only played in a 4-3. He's been a middle linebacker in there. So getting used to playing with Jordan Hicks, it is a little bit of a change, even though, I mean, the Vikings, when they were in the 4-3, mostly played nickel anyway, so it was just kind of like him playing with Barr. But that chemistry that he obviously had with Barr, he's really developing with Hicks now, and they're both flying around making plays, big-time part of this defense. Also, number 8, stopping the run. So Harrison Phillips, Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson, when he's been healthy, have been really good at buckling down and stopping the run. Also, guys like Tonga, Blacklock, guys like Bullard as well, really stepping up and helping out in that regard. And number 9, the turnover celebrations, man, because football is fun. And guess what? When you're playing fun, fast, and free, like attracts like. It's like the secret out here, man, where, hey, if you expect to make a big-time play, it's going to happen, man. And guess what? There's no such thing as a shutdown defense anymore in this league. There just isn't. Given all of the rule changes going in favor of the offense, it sort of is what it is. But can you be opportunistic? Can you get a stop late in the game when the other team needs to have it? Can you get off the field on 3rd down? Can you stop them in the red zone? Vikings still working on that. Can you get a big-time turnover when you need it and change the momentum of the game? That's what the Vikings are doing well right now. So this is never going to be confused with the 2000 Ravens defense as of right now, but I think they're certainly heading in the right direction. And Donatel, again, we need to apologize to absolutely nobody, because we do what we want. But Donatel's defense really starting to get things together, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. D is pretty legit. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.